Hey guys, check this out. This is something I've been wanting to show you. I want to thank Braden for making that for me. I really appreciate it, buddy. Stay tuned, because at the end of the video, there's also another piece that he made. And I'm going to tell you what, he knocked it out of the park. Thanks again, buddy. I have a picture or two of my car and his car. So here they are right now. He has an 86 GT T-top, and it is further along than Frankie, but it is also an under construction vehicle, and he is doing a magnificent job with it. Thanks again, Braden. All right, I was taking this thing apart. Figured I'd do a reveal on this panel here, because I know that whatever is behind there, I'm not going to like. This is what I have to see so far. It doesn't fit right. It kind of curves outward here. It's not supposed to do that. If you look at the 8.9, it's supposed to just go straight. I do know this car has been wrecked. The seatbelt retractor dealio is gone, and I also, if you watched my early videos of Frankie, the first one or two, I did a walk around on it, and I probably pointed this out. I think I did, but we can tell that there's some problems right here. And for the first time, I am going to be taking this off today. So I just got, it only had one screw holding it in, so here we go. Please tell me it's not bad. Crap. Oh boy. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah. That's not there. I didn't see anything. All right, we're here, looking live. I'm gonna try to pull this out a little bit, and I'm gonna cut right along the bottom. There's not really very good access to this. I mean, you can if you have some goofball shaped tools. I don't have that, and I'm not gonna go buy a bunch of stuff just for this job. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut around. I'm gonna try to pound out some of this, do what I can with what I've got to work with, and then just see where we land. I knew this damage was here when I bought the car, but I mean, I didn't take the ground effects off and look at it. So this is what I'm dealing with. I did earlier in the summer take this off just to have a gander at what I needed to do, and I just ran a little paint over it for a minute, just in case I wasn't able to circle back around. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out, and I'll be back here in a second. Hopefully I don't catch any things on fire. I do have a piece of metal wedged back in there, kind of keep the sparks from coming in there. Back seat is out. So anyway, wish me luck. I do have a fire extinguisher handy if need be, but let's just hope we don't need it. There she blows. That really doesn't feel all that bad right here. Maybe I can save that. But let's, I want to get into here and see what I can do to maybe see if I just can't save some of this. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, that's fine. Seam sealer got loose on it. That seam sealer right here too. Somehow I missed that altogether, and that's just fine. So this is kind of where I got it tonight. Didn't get nearly as far as I wanted to. I'm gonna have to, if you can see how thin this is right here. What this is that's, where's that thing at? I'll show you. That's where this goes. Just goes in here, then you twist it and it stays in there. This is really, really thin right here. It kind of is up on the top too. Sanding it didn't do it any favors. Really didn't think about that much, but got this all straightened out. Got a nice ding here that I didn't realize that that's what it was. There's a lot of Bondo right here. So I'm gonna guess that maybe this was caved in a bit as well. But I mean, this car, it's a lost cause. You'd spend a lot of money making this thing perfect again. So I'm just gonna get it better. That's just my goal. Anyway, I gotta get this thing back in the garage tonight, so I gotta clean up. 8-9 garage is about ready to have a new 8-9 roof. These guys just showed up. Had our big old rain delay yesterday, or else it would be done already. Anyway, I'm excited. Pretty noisy in here. That's fantastic. But yeah, it's rather noisy in my house right now. It's alright. Needs to be done. I don't know what in the world has held us up this morning. I've literally been in traffic for about 45 minutes. I don't know what this is. This is the first quote-unquote freeze of the year. These guys must be just blocking traffic. Can't see me, but hopefully those guys are alright. Alright, here's where we are. Now we need to get this mounted up into here. Yeah, I know the spot welds aren't all the way down. That's as good as I could get with what I have. I got on the way, I have some attachments for a Dremel so I can get that down. You don't want this black in between these because that will make the Bondo come back out. It won't stick very well. So I will be doing that. But in the meantime, this needs to go up here. See if I can back away. Let me put you on the wide angle. This needs to go here. I need to tuck that up in there somehows and make that work. Here she is, guys. It's, I don't know, a couple days after my last video. Not that I haven't been working on it, but just kind of eyeing all this up. Need to come this way more. It's going to take some manipulation to make it work. I also got that little hole right there. That's actually why I'm over here trying to see if this little piece that I made will work. I'm going to be able to tack this into this corner like so. There's plenty of room right here for it to be tacked like that. And I really and truly don't care what it looks like because the ground effects are going over the top of it. I just want to somewhat kind of try and fill in this hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack this piece in here, zip it around. A couple other things is I'm missing this bend right here, so I'm gonna try to build one out of what's left on the end of this. And then my next big hurdle is, how do I want to attach this? I've already discovered that butt welding this was a huge pain in the butt. When you go back and grind these welds down, in the area that I put this, it made it so it was getting too thin, so I was blowing through it. So I had to get some copper behind there, and it was dark, so I didn't really film anything. I'm just filming progress basically on this project. Not because, to be honest with you, if you're looking at my videos to learn how to weld, I would suggest you go somewhere else. At some point today, I need to run over to Home Depot, and I'm going to use some plumber's putty, I believe, down in these areas, just to try and keep the water out. It's not like this is going to see a crap ton of water action anymore. I do need to grind this down. I'm going to seam seal this all together. That's the only lip that I have to go into it. I really don't care. It's not ever going to be going anywhere. I might tack like in this corner or something, and maybe right in the middle, just to grind it down. But Ford put a seam sealer right here, which I'm going to be redoing, and Ford also seam sealed this with a grand total of 1 tack weld, and I can't even see where that was. It was roughly in this area right here, and then the ground effects go on top of it, so it will be protected in that regard. I have to keep thinking, this car is not meant to win car shows. It's just meant to enjoy now. The car show queen's behind me. Yeah. I told you guys I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just doing this to document it. This is not a how-to by any means. I'm ready to throw Bondo on it. I'm tired of pissing around with it. It ain't going anywhere. That thing's solid. Right? Right. You're gonna have to forgive me. I went ahead and just kept on working on it non-stop today. Somebody that knows what they're doing probably would have been done a long time ago, but since I don't have a clue what I'm doing, I'm just finishing up. I'm gonna throw some paint on it, or primer anyway, excuse me. Just make sure that's as good as my hand is feeling. I don't know. I'm not that good at this, so luckily most of it's hidden. So I'm gonna go get a can of primer and throw it on, but before I do that, I'm gonna show you. This is where we're at. I'm gonna run some seam sealer through here as well. I'll probably only primer out here for right now because I want to let this cure all the way. There are some little tiny spots I need to hit with spot putty. That's what this dark red stuff is. I've used this to fill in scratches that I made with the sandpaper. And anyway, it feels pretty dang good for a complete idiot that has no idea what they're doing. I did my best to bring this back up to where it was, but it is going to be exactly what it is. And I need to run some seam sealer in through here as well. I'm going to try to do that from the inside. Probably have to get it on my finger and shove it in there. But I did tack it right here. That's about where it was tacked before. And then we did weld across here. Again, welds are about in this area here. I don't know, there-ish. But anyway, guys, this is where it's at. And my dog's barking because it sees the Amazon driver. So we went from this to this. And you know, it's not perfect, but the one thing, I got to get this thing wrapped up for winter. At some point this is all going to get sanded down and redone anyway, but I wanted to get this hole fixed, and I wanted to get a coat of paint on it before winter, just as a protection. Tomorrow, or I don't know, maybe I'll do it tonight, I'll run some seam sealer through this, try and get that to get curing. Unfortunately, it's really hard right now with the temps the way they are. The Bondo was taking a long time to cure. I was adding extra hardener to it and it was still taking a long time. But overall, I'm happy. Don't know if I would have taken that angle that I did again, but we are where we are, and that's where we are right now. Where we're at right now is where we are. I'm sitting here in the Escape looking at the bodywork on Frankus there from here, and I see a big bulge that I don't think belongs there. Right above, let me get my finger, right there. That doesn't look like that belongs there. Both these cars are extremely dusty right now because of all the sanding I did yesterday. But I think we're gonna have some issues right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this video, albeit somewhat short. I'll paint it later. It's too cold to paint right now. So next weekend it's supposed to get up to 60 some odd on Saturday, 65 I believe. I'll paint it then, and then I'll put this thing back together for the winter. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if it'll be in a storage unit. I don't know. I have one of those portable garages I might put up, or I might just leave it out there and put a car cover on it. Tarp, I don't know. We'll see, guys. It's kind of like whatever hits me at the moment that it needs to happen type thing. And unfortunately, a lot of things like that work out for me. Unfortunately, a lot of things are like that for me. But I'm a fly by the seat of your pants type of guy. And, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's not perfect, but thank you very much for watching, you guys. Like, share, subscribe, and all that happy stuff. Peace.